Hey guys, hey my friends, welcome back to English with Terry. Today is part 5 of the hardest words to pronounce or the most difficult words to pronounce in English. This special series of videos where I'm taking your suggestions, your words, and putting them into a video presentation to slowly show you step by step how to have that lovely, nice accent. But as always, I ask you that participate. Pause the video when you're watching, repeat the words with me, that you're not born with a good accent in English, you train it. It's all about speaking alone, training your accent alone. So don't forget to comment a word under this video that is difficult for you to pronounce so I can continue this series. This series can only continue with your help. This video is dedicated to Julian Cardenas. He asked for several words that are difficult for him to pronounce, and the video is dedicated to him. But don't forget to get my free fluency plan. The link is under this video or in this post, where you get my news and lessons directly to your email. Because if I post on Facebook or YouTube, you don't always get the notifications. But if you're on my email list, you get all the new lessons directly to your email and you don't miss anything. So don't miss that. So let's start with the first word. First word is astonishing. 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 Astonishing is an unusual word a little bit for very surprising. Just astonishing. His success is astonishing. Or a favorite line of mine from a comedy where the character says, "It's just astonishing." Next word is growth. So we have this one syllable of growth, but have that careful TH with the tongue to your teeth. So the very top, the tip of your tongue is here, and growth. So you put the tip of your tongue on your teeth and you blow out growth, growth. If this is difficult or unnatural, repeat the movement slowly 5, 8, 10 times, right? Growth, 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 growth. An increase in the size or importance of something. It's the noun of the verb to grow, growth. In many countries, population growth is slowing down. In my country, Ireland, for example, of all of my friends from secondary school, only one friend has a child, has a baby. He had a baby 6 or 7 months ago. And it's very unusual because if we look at history, 50, 60 years ago, of all my friends, we would all have 2 or 3 children already. So population growth is slowing down. The growth of his YouTube channel has been amazing, right? Just an example, not a specific YouTube channel. Next word is figures. Figures. So the S at the end, figures, is almost like a Z. Figures. Figures. Okay? Figures means to calculate an amount. I don't know how much. I need to check the figures. Check the figures is to look, for example, if you need to buy something, you need to pay something, you need to check the figures, you need to check the amount. How much? I don't have the figures in front of me. It's a common idea in business where if someone asks you how much is a project or how much is something going to cost, so I don't have the figures in front of me. You hear it a lot from politicians as well. Attentive. 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 Attentive is an adjective. It really means to pay attention to, right? She is very attentive to detail. She is really attentive to detail. You see this a lot in job interviews where people say, "I am very attentive to detail," or "you need to be attentive to detail." For example, when I'm making these videos or writing these PowerPoints, I need to be really attentive to detail, because if I make a mistake in the writing or whatever, I can teach something wrong. I can show you in a wrong way. So there are some mistakes in my PowerPoints, of course, but in general, I'm very attentive to detail and to fix and get the correct one. Next word is assessment. So 3 syllables. Assessment. Strong syllable in the middle. Assessment. Assessment. Assessment is deciding the amount, value, quality, or importance of something. It comes from the verb to assess, like to check, to evaluate, to look at, to make an assessment of something, right? Is to make an inspection or evaluation, to do a project assessment. This is very common in, I don't know, universities or businesses, where if they're going to do a project, they do a project assessment first to see how much it will cost, how long it will take. Provided. 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 Provided is to give something that they need, right? Use the manual provided. This is one of the common things, in my case, when I buy something new, electronic, I have to confess, I never read the manual. I always just take the thing and just start using it. And you always see on the package or the box, use the manual provided, use the manual given. I never do it. You will be provided with everything you need, right? Now, the same idea, you will be given everything you need. Provided with, it's a little bit more formal, but you can use it. Next word is difficulty. 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 Difficulty is the noun of difficult. So difficult is the adjective, and it's the fact of not being easy to do or understand. Common idea is I have difficulty with the pronunciation of this word, or I have difficulty with, right? Now, personally, in my business, in my life, I have a lot of difficulty with web design. Of all the things I need to do online, I hate it. I can't stand it. I have difficulty with web design. Ability. So let's go slow. We've got availability. That's 6 syllables, right? But notice that there's availability. So that is actually the schwa. It's a very soft sound. So it's availability. When you have a word that's long and maybe difficult, you need to take it slow and go step by step. A good example for me is when I speak Portuguese is the word liquidificador. Now, this is a blender. It's a liquidificador. But in the beginning, the word was really, really difficult. You need to go really slowly. Liquidificador. Now, here's availability. But notice how those syllables you need to stop and separate. Availability. Someone being free to speak on the phone, to work, to meet, etc. I can check my availability for tomorrow. I can check my availability for tomorrow. Added. Added is really simple. It means extra. There's some added sauce with your order, right? If you go to a takeaway or a restaurant or something and they say there's added sauce, there's extra sauce. I added another example in this video, right? So some of the words, I just put one example, but here I added another example. Added can be like an adjective, but it can also be like a noun, to add. Currently. This is a really important word for a lot of people because this is the word you need to use when many people say actually. There's a big problem that in French, Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian, they have the word actuellement, actualmente, etc. And for them, it means like now, happening now. But actually, in English, means in reality or in truth. When you have this word here and people say actually, when they think it means something happening now, the real word you need to use is currently. Currently. At the present time, happening now. Currently, I am working on a new project. Currently, I am working on a new course for Brazilians, for the Brazilian beginners. It's a new, expanded, more advanced course. But currently, I am working on a new course. Currently, I am living in Portugal. Now, I have been living in Portugal for only 6 months. Currently, I am here. I don't know if I will stay here for the rest of my life, but now, for this moment, currently, I am here. Deliverable. 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 Something that can be provided or achieved as a result of a process. That's a very dictionary definition, but this item is not deliverable in your country, right? It's very common. I mean, sometimes you try to order something on Amazon or whatever, this item is not deliverable in your country. So that ends part 5. I hope you liked it. Please remember that your participation is essential. Repeat, pause, and work with the words with me. And of course, don't forget to get your free 5-step fluency plan, which is the link is below this video. And of course, if you get the plan, you will be on my email list and you will get all the new videos, all the news, all my new lessons coming out all the time. Okay guys, thanks for watching.